In chambers deep I found a chest, untrapped, unguarded, clearly blessed. Inside a watch of golden trim, with ticking hands so fine, so grim. I strapped it on, a perfect fit. The gears did whir, the face was lit. But every hour on the chime a rumble sounded not in time. And thus I gasped, and thus they fled. For no rogue hides when flatulence spreads. A stealth check failed, the trap was sprung. All blamed the bard, I blamed my lungs. We met the Lord of Glimmer Keep, whose palace guards were tense, not cheap. He said, state your intent, be brief. We bowed in peace, I clenched in grief. He spoke of trade in northern roads, my stomach churned its deadly codes. The hall was silent, time was near, the watch did chime, I nuked the rear. The guards drew blades, the Lord stood stunned. My party groaned, the deal was shunned. We meant no harm, our ranger lied, as I crop dusted half his pride. A chasm wide, the only way, a rope above the void of gray. I climbed with grit, my friends below. A ticking dread began to grow. 10 feet aloft, I felt the twitch. The cursed chime began to itch. And then boomf, a windy blight that knocked our cleric out of sight. I dangled there, my boots aflap, while gas-born echoes close the gap. They'll speak of it in bardic lore, the day I weaponized my core. We'd saved a town from bandit grief. The mayor's child sought love and beef. A wedding feast, a dancing throng. I even wrote the vow song long. But just as bride and groom did kiss, the chime struck noon with sulfurous hiss. The veil blew off, the priest turned green, and I was banned from ever being seen. The cake collapsed, the flowers wept. The paladin said he shouldn't be kept. I tried to flee, my shame was vast, but they caught the scent, it traveled fast. We sought a truce with Varnix Black, who'd raised 3 towns and ate 1 yak. She curled on gold, all calm and still, and said, speak well or I will kill. The wizard bowed, the rogue went mute. I stood there in my formal suit, but oh, too late, the chime declared its sonic doom. The dragon glared. Who dares offend my regal snout? She growled as everyone backed out. I panicked, waved, and tried to bow, but my pants had opinions now. At last we found a hedge witch old, who dealt in wares both weird and bold. She sniffed the watch, her nostrils flared, then laughed so hard a squirrel was scared. This ain't cursed, she said with glee, it's just a prank from Plane C3, a far clock made by trickster Faye to teach the grabby ones their way. She snapped her fingers, poof, it fell. The air was still, the world was well. But now each time I sing or cheer, a tiny toot escapes the rear.